Hello and welcome to Marnie's Mixed Bag. It's been about a month since my last video, but I have been doing quite a bit of stitching. Mrs. I didn't want to start anything else had 4 new starts since I last saw you. Most of them were at the virtual MK retreat, because you know, I couldn't help myself, just couldn't help myself. So what I will show you first of all is those starts, because that's all I've worked on is those starts and one of my WhipGo projects, which I'll show you at the end. So first of all, I started, what are we going to start with? Here we go, we'll do it on here. So I started 2 charts by KLT Charting. One is Tribal Penguin and the other one is Kaleidoscope Penguin, because I love penguins. So they're both being stitched on the same fabric because they both fit on half, so that made sense. So it's 18 count Devosa in Ravensclaw, you know, Harry Potter reference as well. So where are we at? This one here. So this is the start for Tribal Penguin. They both work on Pattern Keeper too. So that's the start, not much for Tribal Penguin. And Kaleidoscope Penguin is here. I chose purples, as we discussed before. Purple lover here. Hello. I do love me some purple. So I've stitched on that. I've not done much. Most of that was on the weekend of the retreat. I also started at that weekend Quotes to Live by Stitch Rovia. So I'm doing that on Erebus, which is another 18 count Devosa, all from Chromatic Alchemy. And this is where I'm at on that. I'm changing all the pinks to purples. Surprise, surprise, I bet no one saw that coming. So that's where I'm at so far. I do want to do more on it, but I want to try and get some more WhipGo goals done first. Might have to be a piece that I focus on for next year. Put it in WhipGo for then. So there's that, and this is all the fabric colour. It's gorgeous. So then I started a nice tiny Hade. It's 725 by 725, so it's Steg Swamp by David Penfound is the artwork. It's a big Stegosaurus. I'm going to do it for my son. I got it in the Hade sale. I also picked out a unicorn and a girl chart by Hannah Lynn for my daughter, because she saw it and she went, yes, I'll have that. So so this is where I'm at on the first page. I am loving Pattern Keeper because it means I can do what I like to do, which is take a thread and carry it for as long as I can before moving on to the next one. So then I can get, so this is where this page ends, this row, and that's where it ends. Yes, I am on the right side. This is where it ends for that half bit. So I'm hoping to get more done on that. So because it's so big and I want to do it before my day on a WhipGo project, and then if I have any other stitchy time after that, for 3 weeks of the month it'll be that one, and the last week of the month would get Butterfly Keeper would get some love, which is also being nabbed by my daughter. She doesn't tend to want to do the stitching, but she wants everything I make, which is lovely. So maybe one day she'll turn into a stitcher. Who knows? So I had something that's quite elusive for me. It's called a finish. So I don't know if you recall, I said one of my WhipGo goals was to finish Gwen by Nora Corbett, and here she is. She was fun to stitch on. So she's on a 28 count fabric from Sparkleys. I can never remember the name of it, and I've lost the tag for it because it's not attached. If it's not attached to things, I lose things. So she's all beaded and everything. Again, Bagsied by the daughter. So I need to get that in a frame for her room. But yeah, I'm so pleased. So she was fun to stitch and do the beading. It was my first time, and it was all right. But I don't think it's something I would do all the time. For me, I'm more of a plain cross stitch with a little bit of back stitch type stitcher, if the pattern calls for it. So now I'm trying really hard not to start my Disney Princess by Clouds Factory. I got the Epic Princess pattern as an early birthday anniversary type gift. I've got the fabric, it's nice navy blue, and I really want to start it. But then I'll be back up to 21 whips when my main aim is to try and get stuff reduced. So I was thinking, actually, I've got all my whip row goals are on a wheel, because why would you not put everything on a wheel? Why would you not? So let me load up the wheel and we'll do it. Shall we do it together? See what it picks first for me to work on. Shall we? Because that's how I'm going to decide how, in order to catch up on my goals, is I'm just going to spin the wheel and then I'll complete that goal and then spin the wheel again. And it should be alright, because Myth and Magic starts tomorrow, the 1st of June, round 7. Go Werewolves. Woohoo! So, okay. So they've all got, I'm going to load up my PDF. That's what I'm going to do. But they have all got just the whip go numbers. So, like what number was called. Now I need to find my PDF. There's my PDF. I need to colour in the new numbers that they're called anyway. Why would you not? I don't know why it's asking me silly questions, but it is. Okay, so we have got whip go numbers. I want to do the edit so I can see the list. So can you see? So we've got, like I said, I've not numbered them. So I've got 18, 19, 23, 24, 15 and 17. 15 and 17 were the ones that were called a couple of days ago. So, no, not that far back. Oh, adverts. Shh, adverts. Advert on the app. How dare you? I'm in the middle of a video. God. Okay, so let's give it a oh, okay, let's try that again. Let's give it a spin. We are on number whip go 15, which is block 4 of Save the Stitches. I've got it on a scroll frame at the moment and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to work on that. It's just a bit bulky, so I'll move it onto a trusty Q snap. So as it happens, I have saved the stitches right here. Bear with me. Now technically I'll be skipping ahead because I've only done block 1 and I've not quite finished block 2. Now obviously 3 goes here, but 4 is like a border along the bottom here, like a long row. So that's why I can skip to that and it'll be fine. So I'll take this out. I have a free Q snap now that I've made up into a 17 by 11. So this should be on there nicely actually. And I can start part 4 for that. Although that's going to be interesting. So I'll spend an hour on this a day and then dino. But because most of it's backstitch type stuff, it'll be a lot to get to where I want for Myth and Magic, but I'll make it work. It's all fine. Okay, so on the 1st of June, I am starting Stitch by the Seas, which is created by me. We've got Poppy, Stitching Poppy, and Angelic Mixie Moo all helped create it. It's basically a stitching challenge for by the seaside. So we've got each town with a number of stitches you've got to do. So yeah, so I can use this for that as well. All my stitching can be used for both, but they both start on the same day. So I've got to try and work smarter, not harder, to try and get everything I want done. Hopefully then that means I can do weekly updates because I'll have more to show. And hopefully 2 projects to show at least. So I'll be doing an hour on this and to start with it be the Stegswamp, the dinosaur. So hopefully I can get them all done, well not done, but worked on at least, ready for being done. So I need to colour in the blocks that were called on my PDF while I'm here. Then I can cross them off in the right colour once they're completed, like Gwen can. I can colour her in. Woohoo. Woohoo. So yeah. So I've been setting up my office in the garden. I've got a garden table and a parasol now, so I set that up. And I'll sit there with my laptop or my stitching and do work or stitching, whichever. While it's nice, I'm going to enjoy the summer and the sunshine until it disappears, and I'll be sad. But that's how I roll. So that is all really, because we're still sort of in an slightly eased off lockdown. So that means we can sort of see the grandparents from a distance, either in our garden or theirs now. So that's nice. It'd be nice if we could hug them, but we'll get there. We'll get there for that. So just take each day as it comes. I'm doing post office runs twice a week at the moment, because I don't want to go every day to a sorting office, even though the post office is outside. Just gets busy, so I'm trying to avoid as many people as I can. So yeah, that's it for me. I'll see you all next time. Right, thank you everyone for watching, subscribing, liking, all of that stuff, and I will see you soon. Bye.